Good morning, YouTube. How are you this morning? I am not too bad. I have been worse. I'm pretty good, actually. Let's see. It is almost 9:30 a.m. Central Time, and I'm at the Home Depot DC in Grand Prairie, Texas. Well, last we talked, I was heading home from Waco after a really short day. I got home about 4 o'clock. I should say I got to Atomic about 4 o'clock, got home about 5. Really didn't do anything, watched a little TV and went to bed. Ended up oversleeping this morning some. I didn't sleep very well last night. Got up and came over here. I got here at 8. Didn't realize that my pickup time was by 7, so I'm running even later than I already was. It's my fault, really, more than anything. This load goes to the Longview Home Depot store, and it's due today, obviously. I already have another load after that. I'm going to be picking up an Idabel at Weyerhaeuser. I hadn't been there in a long time, and that's coming back here to the Home Depot DC. Weekend, I am going to be working the weekend. I don't want to, but I'm kind of glad because I need the money, and this week has been short and shitty, for lack of a better word. I mean, the money's been okay. I've made the minimum, but I really need more. This, like I said, this load delivers tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. and then I have a pickup here again right after that. So I'm going to be working at least half a day tomorrow. And that load goes to El Dorado, Arkansas, due on Monday. Not really sure how they're going to want to play that because I'm going to go home after I load the load. But if they think that I'm going to get up on Sunday morning and drive, a Sunday and drive over there so I can deliver on Monday morning, they got another thing coming. I really don't plan on doing that. I will leave here on early Monday morning to deliver. I can only imagine that I will probably be picking up in El Dorado as well, coming back to Dallas. I don't know yet. That hasn't been pre-planned. The other stuff has. So that's where we stand at the moment. It's been raining on and off around Dallas since yesterday. It's pretty heavy rains at times. And it's not raining right now, but I am going to have to tarp this load because it's a wet day. It's what they consider a wet day. So I'm going to hopefully I only have to tarp the front of it. But if I have to tarp the whole thing, I'm not going to be too happy. But we'll see how it goes. That's it for now. I'll talk to y'all when I get to Longview. Good afternoon, YouTube. How are you this afternoon? I am pretty good. It's really, really muggy from all the rain, but I'm good. I'm really good. It is 3:15 Central Time, and I am in Longview, Texas, at the Home Depot store on Loop 281 on the north side of town. Last we talked, I was getting loaded at the Home Depot, and it didn't take all that long to get me loaded. And I pulled out and got my straps on it, and just as I finished getting the tarp on, it started to rain. It took me about an hour and 15 minutes to tarp it. I was there 2 hours and 2 hours 20 minutes, something like that total. So I took off once I got that done, stopped at the TA and Terrell as usual to do my load check, go to the bathroom, and buy myself a new pair of sunglasses. Because I left the other ones in my pickup truck this morning. But these are actually nice. Those were good glasses. These actually fit better. This is the ballistic style. Instead of the full wraparounds. But I'm always needing new sunglasses anyway. I break them a lot. I'm surprised I hadn't broke the other pair yet. I've had them 6 months or more. Well, I digress. Headed out this way after I left Terrell. I got to Tyler, and I-20 came to a screeching halt. There was a huge accident apparently, that had traffic backed up 14 miles. So I took the long way around, took Texas 110 down to Tyler, took the loop over, and then got on, I think it's 271 or something like that, to get out back on the 20 and bypassed it. But that still added some extra mileage, and I'm not really sure whether it saved me any time or not, to be honest. Got over here at 2:15 after having to make another detour around Longview because I couldn't get off at the exit to come up to the store because it was blocked by an accident. The rain makes people weird. They can't drive. And she's out there getting it off now. It took me 33 minutes to pull my tarp, fold it up, and then fold up 14 2-inch straps and 2 2-inch straps. So not too bad. However, because of the delays and everything else, and blah, 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 I talked to my fleet manager. They had to pull that Ida Bell load off of me because they have a hard stop at 5 p.m. as far as, letting people in to load. And it's a 2-hour drive there from here on a good day, and I would never make it. So I was kind of thinking they would just send me back to Dallas and then have me still do the Home Depot stuff tomorrow. Because it turns out not only did they want me to deliver that Ida Bell load to the Home Depot, they wanted, of course, and load a Home Depot load going to El Dorado. They wanted me to do some trailer spotting while I was there, using the yard truck. Never got the chance to ask whether I was going to get paid for that or not. But they pulled it off of me and gave me another load. I'm still going to Weyerhaeuser, but I'm going to the one in Emerson, Arkansas. I've never been there before. I got a 7 p.m. appointment to load, and that is going to Mastercraft in Farmers Branch, due on Monday. So I will have to work on Saturday just driving home because I only have 6.5 hours available, and it's going to take 2.5 to 3 hours to get to Weyerhaeuser. Then I got to load, and by the time I do all that, I will probably be out of hours. So I will have to drive back tomorrow, and that will take 3 hours. So it's less money, but it's less headache. Hold on. Sorry about that. She snuck up on me and she was done. So it's 3:20, so I'm headed out of here. I guess I will chat with y'all when I get to Emerson and let y'all know how things are going. Good evening, YouTube. How are you this evening? I am pretty good. Getting a little tired though. It is 6:45 p.m. Central Time, and I'm in Emerson, Arkansas, at Weyerhaeuser Plywood Mill. As I told you earlier, when I was at the Home Depot, they changed all the plans that I originally had, and because I wasn't going to be able to make Ida Bell, and so they sent me this one. I've never been here before. This place is really back up in here, and it's not like any of the other Weyerhaeusers. There's no security check-in gate, no scale, no nothing, and their tarpon shed is broken. So I'm gonna have to climb on top of the load, but I got to do it off the property. Fine with me. I'd rather climb on top of the load. It's easier for me to put the tarps out that way than it is to, try to use some of them tarp machines, especially the ones the Weyerhaeuser likes to use. I got here about 20 minutes ago. Actually, she finished up, and then I took off. Stopped in, I can't remember the name of the town in Louisiana on I-20. We're at the Pilot, bought fuel, bought dinner, and then took off. And like I said, I got here about 20 minutes ago, about 6:20. Went inside, come back, found the place, following the signs, which are kind of obscured, and checked in and got the procedure. I was sitting out here on the shoulder of the parking lot waiting, and as soon as the covered wagon that's in there gets done loading, I will back in there and get my load. I'm really hoping that they don't take too long. I have 2 hours and 50 minutes left on my 14. I would at least like to get somewhere to park. I know it'll take me an hour to secure and tarp this load. I'm thinking that what I may do, since the sky has cleared out and the rain has moved on, that I may just chuck the tarps on top after they load me and strap them down, and then drive to somewhere where I can park for the night, depending on how far, how long they take. It depends on how far I get, and then tarp it when I get there, instead of wasting time tarping and then going. It's all going to depend on what happens. This load delivers in Farmers Branch on Monday morning, so I don't have to worry about working the weekend other than driving home. And I should be able to get home by noon or so tomorrow after getting some sleep. So that's going to be it. Yeah, I'm probably not going to have anything else to say. I can tell you all about how this went on Monday. So until Monday, when I unload in Farmers Branch, keep the shiny side up, 73s. Be safe.